So, as you might know, or you may not know, because you probably knew, uh, I was addicted to pornography for like basically all of my life, and it was such a terrible experience. But this was an experience that really taught me some things, and yeah, what can I even add more? There was I was addicted, as I said, to porn for most of my life, 7, 8 years, and I'm 20 years old. So yeah, basically all of my teenage life. And I experienced many downsides of watching pornography, and only downsides, because motherfucker, pornography doesn't have any any fucking benefits. It doesn't have any benefits whatsoever. It only have fucking negative effects on you and on other people as well. So in this video, I will tell you the downsides that I experienced. And hopefully, if you're a guy who watches pornography or who break free from this pornography, from watching porn, if you're a guy who already break free from porn, you already know those things. If you're a guy who watches pornography, who seeks help, this video will come in handy for you. I kid you not. This video will come in handy for you. But yeah. So without further ado, let's just go to the video right now. So before I start talking about this topic further, I just want to share something with you guys. It's this for it's only for people who are trying to break free from porn addiction. If you seek my help, like I want to help you guys, young guys who are I want to just help you guys to break free from this addiction. This video is not going to help you. Like this video is only for me. For me, this video is only for people. This video is just for to spread awareness about it. But if you seek more professional help from me, um, you want to really know how to break free from this shit, check the link in the description. And for a price of $15, you'll get my full guide how to break free from this addiction, but also like my mentorship, so you can get with me on calls and talk about specific, right? Because every person is different. But yeah, without further ado, right now, let's go to the video. So the first downside of watching pornography is makes you needy as fuck, especially for female validation. If you watch fucking porn, if you watch constantly fucking porn addiction, people banging, right? Of course, you're going to do it alone, but it's going to create like you're going to treat you're going to treat girls like as completely another fucking species from other continent or fucking other planet, when in reality it's just women are just people like us. They smile, they eat, they drink, they shit, whatever. You know what I mean, right? And you're just going to treat them like fucking weird, not even human, like not even Homo sapiens, right? You know what I mean? So it happened to me many times that, you know, I wasn't really um, I was craving female validation, but when I had to talk to a girl, or I even tried to talk to a girl, my conversations were fucking stupid. I mostly stuttered. I didn't know what to do. I was just not confident, like, weak frame, not looking women in the eyes. It made me fucking needy for female validation. Like I watched porn. Yeah, I watched it and it made me fucking crave this validation. But when I tried to get and it made me needy, but when I tried to talk to a girl, bro, it didn't fucking work. It didn't fucking work. I was the autist with girls. I was always telling this in my videos that I was autist with girls. Basically. Because this one thing that it made me needy as fuck. If I would have an abundance mindset like right now, like I treat women like women are just a normal people, right? Nothing really special with them. So I treat I have an abundance mindset. I mindset basically. I can replace every girl that I want. I know it kind of sounds red pilled, but yeah, it's red pill. I'm red pilled, but yeah, but there are many fish in the sea, bro. And if you want to like make need this neediness is fucking Jesus Christ. This is the one single thing that made me autos with girls. There are many things that made me autos with girls, but this fucking thing, like this neediness for female validation. Oh my goodness, this downside I really fucking experienced, right? And I can tell you, if I wouldn't watch porn for those 7 8 years, I would probably have girlfriend right now. I can tell you already now, I wouldn't have problems with talking to girls because when I was a kid, I didn't have that problem. But when I started to watching this week in week out, day in day out, brother, it basically destroyed my brain and made me fucking needy. But when I even tried to talk to a girl, I was autist. So I was fucking autist, as I said, unconfident, weak frame. What else? Not looking them in the eyes, not holding eye contact, stuttering, not even fucking listening, just constantly being in my own head. No, yeah, that was what can I even add to it, bro? I have a script. Not here. Here? The fuck? Which side? Oh, here. The side I have script here, so don't wonder why I look that way. But yeah, porn makes you needy as fuck for female validation. But when you try to talk to a girl, it's fucking impossible. But yeah, um, so yeah, so let's go to the another point. So if at this point we're going to talk about this, listen. As I watched porn more and more over the last 7 8 years, normal porn, man fucking a woman, was not stimulating at all. So you're going to watch different fucking categories. So normal porn will not stimulate you as much. So you're gonna watch more down bad shit. I one I remember in one video I told you exactly what I was fucking watching. I watched down bad shit. I wasn't watching pedophile, and I wasn't watching any fucking this pedophilia file. Stupid, right? I wasn't watching any of those fucking stuff. I would end up in jail if I was watching this. It wouldn't be easy to find me. It would be easy to find me, right? But yeah, I wasn't watching any of this down bad shit. But I was watching really fucking questionable categories that normal people would give an ick, right? So I was watching fucking trans, I was watching fucking well I watched many things. I also if you not only in porn, right? Because in porn, right, I was still watching trans people fucking. I was watching different fucking shit, porn compilations, whatever the shit there is you can think about. I probably watched it. But what the worst thing is you can I don't, if you know the site, like Rule 34, basically this is the rule of the internet that tells you that if something is on the internet, it's sooner or later, someone is gonna create fucking porn from it. And that is true. I used to fucking jerk off to those fucking sites, Rule 34. And I used to jerk off to many fucking things out there. Mortal Kombat, Transformers, bro. Or fucking Tekken, or whatever the things they are. I exactly remember to what things I was jerking off. And yeah, I probably made you fucking Earl right now because those things are they're not they're fucking weird, degenerate. But porn is basically going to make you watch those shit because it's not gonna stimulate you as much. You're not only going to watch, normal people like people fucking right, but you're gonna watch fucking black. You're going to get in more categories, fucking black, trans, lesbians, gay, whatever, and then to those fucking weird like cartoons or any other shit. Because normal porn is not going to stimulate you as much. So you're going to watch more down bad shit, and you're going to have fucking more weird fetishes that you didn't that you basically created in yourself. So yeah, that's what porn does. You're watching normal porn, you think that's okay, but suddenly after after many years you end up fucking to for trans people fucking. So Yeah, bro, it's fucking down bad, really. I hope that you're not down bad as I was. Hopefully. Um, Thankfully, I managed to quit this shit and fixed my brain. But honestly, bro, normal porn is not gonna. You probably know this. Normal porn is not going to stimulate you as much. Like watching normal, in fact, we shouldn't even be watching like people having intercourse, but we are watching from our little screens, laying and doing it like this, like a fucking monkey. That's fucking weird. But yeah, so let's go to the another point. So another point is porn makes you lazy and undisciplined, and and this is and this is complete true. When you bust a nut, and remind you when you bust a nut, it's not going to take like, oh, I don't know, you just jackhammer your dick for 3 minutes and then, oh, okay. If that it wouldn't it will be a problem, but yeah, we would only wasted 3 minutes. But for me and for many people that I talk to who are addicted, they were doing fucking gooning sessions. They were jacking off 1 hour, 1.5 hour, 2 hours even. Well, I even heard three. This is just makes you. It's not only wasting your time, but it makes you lazy and undisciplined because you don't. Because after this, you don't even wanna like do anything. You've wasted those 1 hour. You've wasted this 1 hour, 2 hours, and you could have been doing better things in this time span, right? You could have been in the gym working out. You could have been eating you could have been eating healthy foods. You could have been, I don't know, being on a walk in the sun, right? You could have been doing so many better things uh than jacking off. It makes you just, as I said, lazy and undisciplined because after busting, you just don't want to do anything. It gives like you just want to lay out and just probably go to sleep. Simple as that. It was for me because after busting so many nuts, and may I remind you, for most of my life, the 7 8 years, I was busting like 3 4 times a day, and that's at least. But yeah, 3 4 times a day, I mostly I busted. I jerked off, but yeah, it makes you lazy and undisciplined. It's basically you don't want to do anything after you bust a nut. And may I remind you, like your semen, like is your fucking energy, and you should be wasting it into you should be putting this energy into something meaningful like going to the gym or working on something meaningful, working on your goals, or having normal sex but not fucking jerking off to pics like a fucking monkey. Like, bro, do you think, like, bro, can you imagine how stupid this looks? I look myself at the camera right now. Do you think how stupid this fucking shit looks? Imagine if you get caught. For all of this, my fucking gunner career, I wasn't even caught. But yeah, yeah, it makes you lazy and undisciplined. What can I even add more, bro? Uh, yeah, let's go to the next point, shall we? So this point is pretty interesting because when you're busting so many nuts, couple maybe one time or maybe a couple of times a day, you're basically lying to your brain that you are getting action without putting yourself out there. This is true because our brain didn't really change. Like we have all this new technology, we have all these new things, but we're still fucking caveman people like we were 30,000 years ago. It doesn't really change. We're just still the same people, and your brain doesn't see the difference between having real sex with real woman and busting your nuts to people that you don't even know, busting nuts to porn. Your brain doesn't see the difference. Your brain treats sex and porn as watching porn and jerking off as basically the same thing, and you're basically telling to your brain that you're getting action without, as I said, pushing yourself out there, getting rejected by women and actually trying. And this is similar. and that makes you lazy and undisciplined, as I said. And the last point, you're lying to yourself. You're lying to your brain that you're getting fucking that you're getting foursome with three beautiful girls, but in reality, you just watch the guy who's better than you, fucking those three girls that you want. Like you're basically cocking yourself. Like imagine four, like three girls, sorry, and one guy are going to have sex right now in your room, and you're just gonna stand at the corner like a little monkey jerking off. This will be fucking embarrassing, right? Of course it would. But as I said, if you're jerk off, you're lying to your brain that you're getting action without putting yourself out there. If you would put yourself out there, if you would put yourself out there to being rejected, to improve yourself, to improve your appearance, to improve your SMV, sexual market value, to improve overall in your life, and you would put yourself out there, cold approaching girls. Yes, you are going to get rejected, but it's still better than going home and basically cocking yourself, blackpilling yourself. Oh, this bitch was fat anyway. Stop lying to your brain. Your brain didn't really like, bro. Your brain hasn't really changed since the caveman days. It's still the same brain, and it's still going to be the same brain. Your brain doesn't see the difference between porn and real sex. It doesn't see the difference. Your brain thinks that you're getting action without putting yourself there, and that makes you lazy and undisciplined because I've already had sex with three beautiful girls, so why do I even need to work? Rather, you didn't work. You just opened Pornhub and fucking type foursome. It's not fucking work. You stop lying to your brain. Live in reality, bro. Snap back to reality. That was also as an experience with myself that I learned that this is basically lying to yourself. Your brain hasn't changed since the caveman days. The best thing that you can do is just stop watching porn. You know, for all of those points in the video up until now, and the more points that are coming, the best thing that you can do is stop watching porn. But if you want to know what tips that I used to stop watching porn, remember link in the description, right? But yeah. So yeah, let's go to the next point, shall we? So the another point, what pornography does to a man is porn just makes you socially awkward as fuck. I remember when I busted a nut and I had to go outside. Oh Jesus Christ, that was most awkward because I thought that people like knew what I've done, and I believe that people know that you watch porn, right? I sincerely believe that people knew that I watched porn, but they didn't but like I think they can sense that like this guy is a fapper and a gooner. I think people can sense it if you fap. People can sense it if you fap, and as a but whatever, kind of off topic here, but yeah, porn makes you socially awkward. I remember when I busted a nut and I had to go outside. Jesus Christ, I was not even looking like I wasn't looking with my head straight, shoulders back, this type of shit, breathing, breathing fully through my lungs. No, I was going like this, no, not barely saying good morning to people, just constantly in my fat head overthinking those bad thoughts. Why did you jerk off? You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. It makes you socially awkward, especially in conversations. Like I remember one conversation, after I busted a nut. Jesus Christ, that was that was the most like awkward conversation. Like this conversation didn't really lead to anything. Like I was talking, but the conversation wasn't really going smoothly for me. I think you also know that when you busted a nut, you just don't want to talk it to anyone because you're ashamed. Yeah, that was also a problem with me. It makes you just socially awkward. You just want to stay in your home all day. You're ashamed of what you've done, but when you should be, by the way, that's truth. But And you should be, but being really feeling ashamed is the worst. Like one of the worst feelings that you can have. I think the worst feeling that you can have is just feeling of regret. But that's another topic. But yeah, it makes you socially awkward. Holding eye contact, talking to another human beings is so much harder. And you think that people are judging you, and you think that people know. People didn't watch. Didn't people didn't catch you with your dick in your hands, right? But I believe that people, when I was addicted to this shit, I think people in later parts of my addiction, people I think knew that I was addicted. People knew that something was wrong with me, but they didn't really talk to me about it. Why should they? That's not their problem. So yeah, that's fair. But yeah, yeah, people knew that I was a fucking flapper. I think they could sense it. The way that I was talking, the way basically none of the sexual energy, not the not fucking living the best life that I want. Simple as that. It made me socially awkward. It made me socially awkward as fuck. But yeah. So let's just go to another point, right? So another point is you're not in the present moment, constantly thinking about different things, and that's a fucking truth. When I was trying after busting a nut, I was just constantly in my head, with post nut clarity, talking about my badly about myself, what have you done, you're stupid fapper, or any other instance that my head would come up, right? And I was just not living with the present. I was not living the present moment, like right now. When I like being in the present moment right now for me is recording these videos. I don't think about anything other than talking to you. Simple as that. But I was not in the present moment. It was just constantly in my head. Um, or even not in every situation was I wasn't in school. I wasn't thinking about like I was physically there in school, but it wasn't but in the classroom when I was like math or any other bullshit subject, I wasn't really focused on it. I was just constantly in my head. So that's what porn does to you. It makes you this fucking isolated from yourself. It makes you isolated. So you constantly think about anything rather than thinking about something that is important. So when you're in school, you should be thinking about, what in subject you are, about math, when you have math, whatever. But I was just not thinking about math. I was just thinking about any other bullshit. I wasn't even trying, bro. Yeah, so just basically it makes you fucking isolated from yourself, if that makes sense. That was also that I experienced something. As I said, I was in a classroom at some bullshit subject, and I wasn't thinking about the subject. I was just constantly in my head thinking about anything rather than this subject. So, for example, chemistry, right? I wasn't thinking about chemistry. I was thinking about any other bullshit that would come up. But yeah, and you should be in the present moment. Being in the present moment is important. Like right now, present moment for me is recording this video, as I said. Even if I try to think about anything, like I literally cannot. I literally cannot. I try to think about anything. Yeah, I try. Yeah, I can think about anything, but my mind switches off to this moment here because I know what's important. But yeah. So yeah, without further ado, let's just go to the another point. So another problem that porn can give you is can give you erectile dysfunction. And thank God I didn't have problems down there, right? I did after those 7, 8 years of busting nuts. I didn't have problems um with getting my boy up, right? I didn't have problems with this, but I had problems with morning wood because I was constantly busting that, and also plus my diet, right? After after busting so many nuts plus my shit diet, my morning wood, it had problems. I basically lived with a soft dick most of my life. Like, Can you imagine walking? Can you imagine walking like around your city center and you see a beautiful girl. You see a beautiful girl, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. and you see her and your dick doesn't even get hard. Like, can you imagine this? Like living this soft dick energy when you're not feeling energized, when you are not, when you're just not, when you're not feeling alive even. This shit can give you ED. I didn't. I only had problems with my morning wood, and I fixed it. But I didn't have problems with ED, with erectile dysfunction. I didn't have problems with it. But for people that have it, that who people who are addicted to pornography and they're about to have their first sexual intercourse, and they're they're dropping their pants, see their dick in front of the girl, and their dick doesn't even get hard. Like, what kind of embarrassment this has to be? Like, I cannot even imagine. Like, thank God I didn't have this moment, but holy shit, like, I can imagine the embarrassment on men's face. Like, you drop your pants in front of a woman, and your dick is not even hard. She tries to play with it, but it doesn't even want to wake up. And this girl blames herself this girl blames herself because of your porn addiction. Like, I literally cannot imagine this. It has to be so fucking tough. I really fucking, I'm really sorry for people. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, like, if this situation happened to you or to any other person in this world, because those things fucking happen. But yeah, but you have to take accountability for this. Nevertheless, it's because of you. It's because of you. You are addicted. No, nobody fucking put a gun to your head and told you to watch porn 4 times, 3 times a day and jack off to this. But yeah, sorry. Sorry for this unexpected cut. I had a person, my grandma called me, but yeah. Yeah, I just cannot imagine, bro. You drop your pants in front of a girl and your dick doesn't even get hard. And this girl blames herself for something that is your fault. And she thinks that she's not enough. Like, I can't, I feel sorry for, as I said, I feel sorry if this situation happened to you. This has to be one of the most, if not the most embarrassing thing that can happen to a man. But yeah, it's still nevertheless, as I said, your responsibility, because porn addiction it's not only hurting you, but it's gonna hurt, but it's going to hurt your loved ones, your mother, your parents, your siblings, your future girlfriend. So you really have to quit this shit, bro. You really have to. But yeah, it can your it's porn is going and masturbation is going to give you problems down there. If you're doing this constantly, like me, 7, 8 years, it's going to give you fucking problems. It's going to. Yeah. So let's go to the last point. So when you the last point is your self-esteem will go down as fuck. And that was fucking I can talk about this for on and on and on because that was a problem that I had. Um when you watch porn, you see just people better than you, maybe guy better than you that are fucking, like, you can give yourself, like, it can porn literally can give you fucking complexes for life if you're not going to fix it about your appearance or whatever, right? Where self-esteem will go down as fuck. Sorry. The opinion that you're going to have, opinion that you'll have about yourself is going to drastically go down. And for me, porn porn like fucking made it porn literally made it worse because I already had a shit before, even not even before porn, maybe not porn was a one of the factors that made my self-esteem shit. Those other factors were my appearance, my social skills, um, and every other factor, right? But porn, social skills, and my appearance, my diet, basically most of the things in my life made my self-esteem go to shit. Porn is one of the aspects that is going to destroy your self-esteem. And I really I'm really fucking wonder why people are telling, like, I heard some opinion that porn is okay, but in moderation. Motherfucker, are drugs great in moderation? This shit is like, those fucking companies, Pornhub, any other RedTube, whatever the companies they are, X videos, those companies should be fucking destroyed, fucking obliterated to smithereens. But they earn they earned a fuck ton of money. But I fucking really want to destroy this shit. I'm telling literally the truths. I am a fucking fucking war veteran of porn. I was addicted 7, 8 years. If you think that porn really it's really not that harmful, yes it's fucking harmful. Yes it is. Your self-esteem will fucking go down. It's gonna make you needy for fucking female validation. And by the and it's and the more you watch it, you're going to watch fucking more degenerate shit. It's gonna make you lazy and undisciplined. That to the point where you don't want to fucking work for your goals or exercise. And because of porn literally lies. Pornography, sexual content is lying. It's like this shit lies to your brain that you're getting action without putting yourself out there. It's gonna make you socially awkward. You're not gonna be in the present moment. You're constantly gonna think about different things. You're gonna have fucking ED because of pornography, and your self-esteem will go down as fuck. And people, when I would tell them all those fucking downsides that I have, uh, that I have here, people fucking say that it's nothing. Yes, it fucking is. I am a person who experienced most of those downsides. Now, I think I experienced all of those downsides. I had fucking problems down there. I was walking past beautiful girls, and I was looking down, not up. My dick was fucking down. It was not. This dick wasn't moving. I was in my head. I was socially awkward. I was fucking needy for a female validation. There are many downsides of watching pornography. There are not upsides, but yeah, self-esteem will go down as fuck. It go down the drain. It go down the fucking toilet. Because what? How can you think highly about yourself when you watch porn? Like this is be logical. How can you respect yourself when you watch two people having sex when you are not getting any action? How can you respect yourself when a guy is fucking the woman that you want? This is really simple. If you want to respect yourself, just don't watch this shit and get action in real life. It's much tougher. It's much harder. It's much harder, but it's fucking worth it. It's gonna give you experience because learning from your experience is fucking important. If you're not gonna have any experience in this life, you might like, why do you even hear if you don't have any experience? If you just sit in your house all day, you're not going to get experience if you're just gonna sit in your house all day. So my last word is don't watch this shit. And yeah, remember about link in the description for people who want to quit this shit. It's pretty cheap, $15. You get a full guide and my mentorship. But yeah, stay hard because nobody will save you. The only person who can save you is the person I'm pointing right now. Peace out.